How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at Valkyrie on Clubhouse. As usual, down below we have chapters so you can jump site to site. And without any further ado, let's just get into it. Second floor gym, second floor bedroom. In the gym you have one of two spots. You can either put it on the bottom of this rack here, or you can put it in this corner up here above the bells. If you're going to put it under the bells, you're going to want to put it more into the corner so it's up a little higher. And this is the view you get from that. And if you're putting it above, you're going to put the orb just a little bit below the blue topper there. And this is the view you get from that. In logistics, we can put a camera behind this desk here on the side panel. And from this camera, we can watch feet go by with limited visibility of the camera itself. In bedroom, we'll put the camera right up here, put it in the back corner of the cabinets there. And that'll allow us to watch the window as well as part of this room. You could alternatively shoot out that duffel bag and then put it in the center of that cabinet, which will give you more visibility of the entire room. Just know that it's more likely to be seen and destroyed. And then in construction, we can throw a camera up in this corner by the vent. And this camera gives us full view of all of construction, including the side window. Second floor CCTV, second floor cache. For this site, you could reuse the construction camera. Your options for cache room are either going to be under this table or under this one. I'll show you the holes to make for either one. For the table by the bomb, you're going to shoot out this area right here at the end of the light. And as you can see, that's the back center leg of that table. We are going to open this up a little bit more this way though, because if you try to put the camera on there right now, it's just going to give us either the ceiling or it's going to have it put it directly on the leg, which is not what we want. We want it on the actual bottom of the table. There we go. Now just put it in front of that leg. And now this camera gives us view of the doorway over here, as well as full circle of this other area. If we want the other table, same thing at the end of the light, except for we're going to do it just a little bit farther down, right above this main stripe here. So right here. If you can see that right there, that's the center wheels on that table. So we can put our camera right here. And this is the view we get from this. Obviously, if we want to, we can shoot out those bottles in the box here, and that'll give us more view into construction as well. Next spot we're going to put a camera is going to be under this desk here. To get that spot in the middle of this doorway, we're going to put a hole in the ceiling right here. Now it looks like there's something blocking us, but it's just the debris from the floor above, so we're going to throw a camera through that. And as you can see, we are underneath the desk now, giving us full view of CCTV. And the last camera we're going to do is going to be on this wall over here next to the electrical boxes. So obviously if you're standing out in the open, it's totally visible. If you're not dealing with anything down here, you're probably going to see that and take it out. However, if you're coming from this doorway or hopping over this edge, it won't be immediately visible to you. First floor bar, first floor stage. Starting in stage, we can put a camera up in this corner here. We will put it attached to the fourth panel strip, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. You might be thinking, that's awfully specific. Reason being, when you first come around this corner, its visual is blocked by that lamp. It won't stay blocked forever, obviously, because as they keep moving, it will become visible. However, they will have other things to deal with whenever that time comes. Same thing on this side, it'll be blocked by that TV. It won't be visible until they get to about here. In the bar, we're going to put one in the northwest ceiling up here in the corner. And that's going to let us see pretty much all of bar, but it's also going to give us view of the pool table window. And then in toilets, we can lay down in the open stall. And we can put a camera right back here. And obviously this one's very situational, but it will let us see anybody's feet that are going through here towards site. And then to help watch the entrance to this wall here, we can put a camera in this corner right here. Second shelf unit, bottom shelf. And that's going to let us watch this room while remaining moderately hidden from the angles it would be looked at from. Basement church, basement arsenal room. First one's going to be in church. Just lay down and put it in the middle of underneath the table here. And that's going to give us pretty much full view of church and watch that wall for openings. In utility room, we're going to put one on top of these vents over here. This one's mostly for hearing what's going on in here, but also lets you watch to see if they're putting stuff on this wall over here. You could put the camera a little bit closer, like here, which would just give you a better view of what they're putting on here. Other than that, you might as well just leave it there for the hearing. In arsenal, we're going to put a camera by this pipe here. We're going to put it higher up so that it isn't able to be seen from this wall if it gets opened up. It lets us watch the opening over here for heads that come through, and also movement along this area here. If we're wanting to watch the rest of Arsenal Room, we'll put a camera back here on the west wall. And this gives a more open view of Arsenal Room, with the exception of that back corner behind the crates. It also lets us look through the hole that is usually put right about here. Alright guys, that wraps it up for Valkyrie on Clubhouse. Hopefully you got something from this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, maybe a comment to let me know what your favorite sites were, or if I missed something that you enjoy doing on this map. And consider subscribing. We are going to be dropping a video every 2 days until we finish the Maestro and Valkyrie collection. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Until then, bye.